used to feel, but this isn't real. Now we're over. Take it all, there's nothing left here anyway. We used to talk, but now we don't know what to say. Now we're just two passing strangers. We tried, you lied, goodbye forever. Put me down just to see me get back up again. 6 feet under and you're ready to give all the pain. If I was your new addition, you make me part of your equation. Shattered from the past, wish you were my last. Shattered me to pieces like broken glass.
Yeah, guys. Just one of those days. It's basically, this is my Monday. So, it is, we're having Monday issues. Case of the Mondays. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Just hanging out with me while I deal with all this crap. At some point, we'll be painting a Gigalion. At some point. Where do I want to start? Yeah, you'll hear me talk about things like this isn't a competition piece or whatever. Yeah, that's just me making excuses. So like, I'm not worried about it. It's not a competition piece. That's me, I don't know, trying to talk myself out of doing a better job. Is this a competition piece? No, it's not. It's not actually. Has any of you bought the Gigalion yet? Vignette or added it to one of your campaigns? Curious. I've only fought him once. Had a couple of my mates over and we just did the vignette. Which means I have not fought him as part of a campaign yet. Which means I haven't done his like armor location. I haven't made any of his gear. And I'm just throwing this basically a wash on top of these faces and things back here in his little treasure pile. To me, I don't want to highlight these guys as much. I want them to stay muted back in here and not be something that draws your attention. I want them to be noticed and like, oh hey, look at that, there's something back there. But not like, wow, look at all the detail. I want them to be like, oh, there's something in there. Oh, look at that pile of gore. But that's about it. So I think using like a speed paint or a wash on these guys, pretty much exactly what I want. You'll get just the hint that they were fleshy at one point and vibrant. Now not so much. Not so much. They've seen better days. Oh, this poor chap, though. Oh, man. I'm sorry. This guy, I hope he's not still breathing. Otherwise, he's, oh man, he's he's in a world of pain, as Walter would say. He entered a world of pain when he decided to fight this lion that was larger than an average lion. And again, you guys are rock stars for sticking with me while I make sure everything's working. But how's it looking out there, guys? It's actually... Is it coming through at all? Good lord. It's hard for me to tell at some point. If anybody's watching that is already working on a Gigalion, what color did you make yours? Because obviously that's one of the next steps, is for me to go after the fur on this big cat. I'm very undecided on what stinking hues and whatnot for this guy. So undecided. And I'm currently painting it, so I better figure it out quick, right? Hey, I thought you had a plan before you started this thing. Oh, you're funny. You're a funny man. Who do you think I am, Sarastro? This isn't a learn to paint video. Set those expectations a little lower, son. I'm gonna be adding bloody, nasty carnage to this, but I do want that bone to still shine through. He's got a bone bit in here as well. Apparently his bones have been completely ripped off here, or I forgot to glue his arm in. Hello, family. I'm looking at that, and that is, that looks more like I didn't glue a piece in than it is a ripped fleshy bit area. Oh dear. It's a bit late in the game for me to be, realizing that if that's a mistake. Oh, now I'm gonna have to go to KDM models, collector models, or whatever, .com, and see if I've made a mistake. There's a KDM-collector.com/models. Giga. Oh, please don't show it. Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good. It looks too much like a a recess for another piece. I'm talking about, I'll see if I can point it out. Like this bit right here. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Aziz, yeah, look at it. So there's no muscly sinew ripped away. There's nothing there. It's just very geometric. That makes me think that that was a piece I maybe just forgot to cut off the sprue. Oh, how embarrassing would that have been? Well, thank goodness. That raised my spirits up. All these technical issues I'm having today. Realizing I didn't make a mistake. That's a good one. I will take it. Small victories. Celebrate those small victories. Again, I don't want to highlight these so much with straight acrylics on the treasure trove. I think I might just get speed paint or contrast for that. Skeletal Horde, I haven't used that in a while. But yeah, you guys are rock stars. Thanks for hanging out. It's me, 5XP, painting the Gigalion today from Kingdom Death Monster. Adam Poots Games. It's been sitting on my shelf for a long time. And I mean a friggin' long time. I got this immediately when it came out. And I'm very disappointed that it's taken this long to paint. I mean, I glued this thing up as soon as it arrived. And I like Skeletal Horde contrast paint because it's a little darker. It's not, what is it? The Pallid Bone speed paint is like white. It's almost closer to like a bleached bone. Whereas this is almost like a decaying bone. It's like dirty. It's not clean. It's not been picked clean by carrion birds or something. So that pallid bone has its uses, but this one I think I like better. For this specific thing, where there's no light source. So these shouldn't be bright and shiny. That's a femur bone. What'd you guys think of that reveal or whatever, the monthly like update from KDM? There's some friggin' sweet stuff coming down the production pipeline. That makes me so excited. Yeah, it looks like they really tested the crap out of some of this stuff. So man, I'm hoping when it gets here, it's smooth. The play is real smooth. Forgive me my complaint, but sometimes things are a bit rough when it comes out the gate from them. So I'm really hoping this current wave of stuff they're pushing has been tested like crazy. And I think for me, one of the biggest things is I hope it's just not a bunch of keyword bloat. I've been getting a bit annoyed by it recently. Like, just because you want to add something doesn't mean you have to just increase your living glossary and make me have to remember more rules. I mean, I'm already 5 XP as it is. Like, what? Why would you do more? What would you make me? Why would you do that to poor old 5 XP? I gotta figure out what I want to do with these lanterns. I'm thinking cool cloudburst blue, maybe. Because I don't want them to be metallic. I want them to be dull, almost lifeless, no reflection. Like intentionally void of what they once were. Right? I feel like that's the feeling I'm going for. Yeah, I just want it to be a pile of gunk, right? Just like if a human were to come in and be like, oh wow, treasure trove, and then it'd be like, oh, never mind. Never mind. Let's keep moving. Cat thought it was cool, but gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Brown. Brown. Doing some other hair. Dead guys still have hair. They're gonna have hair. Might as well go through the trouble of painting it. Which one's this? This is brown, I think. Did you see that stinking rat came out of its cave and told us that gonna be 6 more weeks of winter? What a jerk. What a jerk. Obviously somebody's not paying that guy enough to say the nice things. Should have taken a book from the... Oh, I was about to get political. I was gonna say something like out of the book of Christy Gnome and just lie through your teeth. Be like, no, spring's right around the corner. It's obvious. I think I'm pretty much over winter. I don't know about you, but I think I'm done. Throwing in the towel. I've had enough of winter this winter. You know, that's one thing I haven't tried. So, if you are okay unlurking, I'd really appreciate if somebody could give me, on any platform, anything. I don't know, you can put a little emoji out there, or you could just say, test, or something. As my setup, this multi-chat stuff is It's not really showing me anything right now. There's only one way for me to test that. So let me know if the chat's working. 'Cause I can't have my games on Friday or whatever be chatless. Or at least when somebody's typing something and no one else is seeing it. So that will be bad. I'm also streaming different music to my headphones than you guys are hearing. Sorry, but I'm not allowed. Oh, multi-tool. Listen to the Queens of the Stone Age. Now this is Cloudburst Blue. And what I'm wanting to do with this one is go over the lanterns. I missed a whole giant bone and skull. Whoops. I'm gonna do that first though. If you're painting something, throw it up on Discord. Let us see what's going on. You know, criticism and comments are always welcome on my stuff. So if you're looking for just something, somebody else to say, good job, throw it up on the Discord. Oh, you can get to Discord. Actually, the only way I have it, it's posted on Twitch now, but not YouTube or anything, I don't think. As far as how to get to Discord. So sorry, but I'll have to add that to my to-do list as far as getting those instructions out on the other platforms. Whoopsie! My bad. Yep, and I'm seeing a bunch of rocks I didn't paint either. Jeez, this guy. Tells you how long it was since I used this. Giant crusty paint globs. Alright, now we're gonna go to the Cloudburst Blue and see if this does what I want it to. Yes! Oh, that's such a good feeling when a plan comes together. I love it when the paint choice actually works without modification. I want it to be cold, dark. That parfait. Yeah. It's parfait until you paint something else. Yeah, klutz. Been doing a little thinking recently. I know it hurts. But I've been playing. Let's see, I played Baldur's Gate 3 a bunch. You know, finished my campaign, switched over to Final Fantasies, you know, new re-release, reduxed version of Final Fantasy Tactics. It's fully voiced. The only thing I'm dealing with is it doesn't feel like it's a good streaming game. So I thought it might be, but it really isn't playing well as far as something that I think is entertaining to stream. So I think I might be switching off that. And my wife was talking, she's like, well, you make sure you're playing something you want to play, you're not just like trying to get viewers. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but when I'm playing it, I don't feel like it's something I can engage with people. So I'm probably just gonna switch to something that's more fun to do with other people, right? At least that's what I think. So I'm thinking about jumping off that. Yeah, I missed some stones. I don't know, I got some ideas of what I would replace it with. I got for my birthday from my family. Or was it Christmas? Is that bad? I can't remember when I got it for. But Starfield, that game, and I've Genesis'd it. So I've turned it into Star Wars, and my son and I were looking through the different like races and things you can be, like all the different species, and he thinks it'd be funny to run around as like the Jar Jar Binks character class or whatever, the Gungans. Just be silly about it. I hate Gungans. I hate Jar Jar Binks. So I think that could be funny, hating your own character. They have a lot of different species to go as. So I might get analysis paralysis menu glaze on the character creation screen. Because I can't. I just can't when I have too many options. Just sit there. Freeze up. Alright, I'm going over the stones that I missed before. There's quite a bit back here I didn't notice before. And I don't think this area is bloodied. That's not the vision I'm getting, the feeling I'm getting from this area back here, is that that if it was bloody at any point, it has since dried up and just been covered in dirt. I'm just not getting any kind of liquidy vibe from this. Okay. My incidental brush hits are starting to accumulate on me today. Ugh. Alright, sweet. I am really digging this base though. I think I mentioned this or I had this conversation before. But one of the things I like to do the most are bases, custom bases that are better than flat, boring bases. And Kingdom Death has, over the last, I don't know, like 4 years, started to churn out these narrative thematic bases. And I'm in a love-hate relationship with it right now. On one side, look at that. That's gorgeous. That base is freaking amazing, right? That giant stone face. Treasure trove in the bank. Excellent. Just really gives you a feel like, wow. But I want to do that. I want that to be me. I want to be making that thing. So, or I want the opportunity to make a freaking sweet base like that. So that's, to me, that's where my mind goes. It's like, oh, but Ma, I wanted to do that. Oh well. It's like, it's nice. I want to hate it, but it's nice. I just guess I'm gonna have to enjoy it. Fine, I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy it, but I'm not gonna like it. Like, what? Like, the Red Witch's Seer base. I didn't like some of that, so I made some changes, but that giant Cyclopean eye, that is so awesome. Like, how... It's so freaking badass. I think maybe next week I will get out my Crab Man and try finishing the base on him. I have to rip his hand off. Or, no, not rip his hand off, but rip the thing that's in his hand out and replace it with my... Where did I get that? I got it off of that Grell monster. So it looked like a razor maggot to me. So I was like, yeah, I'll rip that off that monster, put it on this guy. Instead of giving him a weapon in one hand, I'm gonna take the weapon out of his hand and replace it with this razor maggot. So he's gonna stand there with one axe and razor maggots. He'll be mine and mine alone. There are many like it, but this one is mine. No, I don't want to buy. Or I don't want to sell my house to you for cash. Go away. Quit calling me. I think I might have to do another layer of Crusader skin on this girl. Well, that's a bit much. Oops. There we go. That should dry the way I want it. Brush fingers. I'm really not trying to make it bright and flashy. I feel like that's what I want. I don't want anything else in there. Like where like the green draws your eyes to the stone. I don't want anybody's eyes drawn to the treasure trove. Well, I know it's been stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, so I apologize for the inconsistency of the stream today. Teething, right? Get through it, we'll get through it. Yeah, I just know all the arguments about, well, Twitch is not a discoverable platform. If you want to find, or if you want people to find you, you got to go elsewhere first and point them to Twitch. So, okay. Ignorant 5 XPs, okay. Do what you say. Alright, let's see. Actually, switch over to murder scene first. So the murder scene is very gelatinous. This product. So it doesn't flow like other stuff. It's not an effect though. It's, yeah, just regular pigmented color, but it does feel like it has effect quality. Ah, multi-tool. But I'm gonna put this inside the deep... Oh dear. I saw that. That didn't look good. Looks like there's some seriously... Oh boy. Performing surgery. Oh yeah. Look at that. Ugh. That's a ripe bogey, if I ever saw one. And it pours perfectly out after. Well done, doctor. Patient will live. I don't even know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought completely. But inside these ripe, ripped areas, I want to be putting this murder scene stuff. And I want it to pool heavily. But I don't want this to be... This is basically like the base. And then the blood will get brighter as I go up. But that deep tissue. I don't know if you've ever seen deep tissue. On rent flesh before. It's not very pretty. This deep dark is what I like to use for that. Yeah, Aziz, come on. Give us a look. Not really sure that's gonna do what I want it to do, but... Or at least on the camera, for you guys. I do need to get it into very small cracks. Small brush. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If I'm at the background noise of your workday. Oh, that's excellent. Or whatever. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the views. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh no, I missed that part of his head. Whoops. Anybody having an exceptionally well morning? Like a morning that you just got to tell somebody else about? I woke up. That's my bonus. Woohoo! I get to go after another day. Yesterday, though, it wasn't much of a yoo-hoo. It was the... My team is full of very big drinkers. They very much like to close the bar. I went up to the barkeep after we paid our bills. It's like, we need a sponsorship. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, we spend all our time here. The amount of money my team spends. It's a lot. It's a lot. Excellent. Everything's looking green from my side. Hope everything's looking good on your side, everybody. I like the transition from murder scene for deep tissue to contrasts Citadel's Flesh Terrors Red. I like this one. I think this one is the next step. It's not quite as deep wound as the murder scene, and it's not bright red, like theatrical blood spray. And yeah. I might even do a like a flick blood spray or something. I don't know, over the face of the lion. I feel like as like he bites it, it went. I think that'd be kind of fun. Uh-oh, I'm concentrating, got my tongue out. Hey, Kevin's gone quiet. Time for concentration. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like that color red. And then I'll just touch it up with a little bit brighter red. Oh, there's way too much paint on my brush.
We can fly, touch the sky, feel alive. We can fly.
Anybody watch any Formula One testing? I admit I forgot it was this weekend, so I've got a lot of reading to do when I finish here. Web pages and whatnots, review videos. Obviously wanting to know about Cadillac, how their testing went. Like what teams are looking to be the top kids this year, based on obviously only one session of testing. Get a good look at expectations on testing days. Yeah, it's okay. It's not super gory. Actually, I probably need to go over and highlight the edges here. Just a little on the rim of the open wounds. Create a little transition. Looking good so far. Okay. Even though I've had all those technical difficulties, I still haven't had a break yet, so I'm gonna take this moment, take my headphones off, leave my Mini on display, and take my fiver. Doing some jumping jacks, push-ups or something. I don't know, actually. I'm still pretty sore. I got hit a bunch, so I'm probably not gonna be too vigorous on my getting blood pumping. But anyway, bio and beverage for me. I'm bingo on bevs. So I'll be back. And yeah, let me know. Honestly, still don't know what my line color is going to be. Whether it's going to be the same kind of grayish, or if I need to go golden. Now, actually, my son had it was intuitively noticed, like, oh, I don't know if you should do golden now that you chose to do the dusty, the dirt. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. It'll probably not be as contrast as it should. So that probably means I'm gonna go back to white line. But anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in just a few. Sorry if that's loud. Mmm. Thanks, Sparkles. Mm. Oh, so now I gotta think about... So, Sparkles, I don't know if you were here earlier, but... I know you sponsored a character on Final Fantasy. Would it disappoint you in hearing that I'm thinking about not continuing Final Fantasy? Your character is the best one in the bunch. But I think I was mentioning earlier that I'm just having a hard time at finding ways to engage with people while I'm playing that. Otherwise, it's just literally a video of me playing a game. But yeah, it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm playing a game. But why would why go on Twitch to do that when I could just sit on my couch at home and do it? But so I want to have games that I can feel I can talk to people about the game or what's happening in the game, and Final Fantasy Tactics really is. I'm struggle bussing. I'm struggling. Okay. Well, I think we're there. I think we're to the point where I need to call what I'm doing with this guy. And I think I'm gonna just make it bigger than the other one, right? Actually, I'll go grab my lion. Should have done that during the break. I'll be right back.
What happens when life breaks down? God himself puts his arms around you. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Have I been muted that whole time? Whoopsies. I'm telling you, today's a Monday. Monday for me. So, again, Sparkles, sorry if my decision to move on from Final Fantasy Tactics hurts your feelings. It's not my intention. All right, so I like the color. I have to do his face though. I will go. I gotta figure that out. Got some, maybe like ivory. Like ash gray. I think ivory might be a bit too stark. I think ash gray might be the number. Spacecraft exterior is too close to like mummy robes. So that might, this ash gray is probably going to be my fur. It's going to be one of the first models I do with the like tiny brush marks to try to make it the fur a little bit more obvious. I could do a terrible job. We're gonna find out. Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and do his face. I know I'm gonna do a lot of updates on that sucker. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. This day is... it's a day to forget as far as stream quality. Hey. Growing pains, teething, all that stuff. I'm okay with it. I'm actually liking the way this is looking. Yippee Skippy. Hey, who said Yippee Skippy? Is that Muppet Babies? Oh my gosh, that was like almost like acid flashback. I just said that without even thinking. That's crazy. Oh dang, you know, before I do this, I gotta think about the eyes. Is there any Gigalion art out there that I could look at? Could go to the Lanterns Reign Discord and see what people have done. But is there any official art for the Gigalion? Well, that looks like he's just got white eyes and nothing there. That's not it. Wow, that person, I'm looking at somebody's, and it's really impressive. The way they did the hair striations, that's really impressive. Let's see, somebody did black eyes, somebody did blue eyes, somebody did white eyes just like the drawing. White eyes could be good. But I think I need something a bit more stark because I'm doing a white lion. Or a gray lion. Here's somebody who did the same kind of dirt dust on the base, but then they went ahead and did a golden cat. It doesn't look too bad. Does mute the dirt quite a bit, like kind of blends in. That guy did a red eye, like a frenzy eye. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now I do like this guy did a So instead of matching the mane from my OG lion, they did a kind of like a yellowish gold on the mane. That could be different. That would be quite different. Actually seen quite a few people do that. Well, I don't like to do the same as everybody else, so I might do something different to that. Gee, many Christmas. Yeah, I could tell these people do some work because this guy's is fantastic. Like, that looks like fur. That's annoying. Oh, that guy spent a lot of time on the nutsack hair. But I like that, what he did there. The golden mane. Oh, it's got me playing with my Fu Manchu. I might have to pause on the hair and really, 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 really think about it. Because honestly, I thought this looked fine. This whole dark looked fine. But I really like what I see. I might have to sleep on that one. That's toughy. But the eyes are all over the place. People are doing blue eyes, red eyes. Like, this is the style of the original artwork. Like, he had this like glowing hatred like coming out of his eye sockets, but the Gigalion is a little bit more realistic art. Yeah. Figure that one out. But again, I think that's something for another day. Or at least another hour. Rattling around in my hollow brain cavity. I'm gonna have to come back over it with whatever I do with the eyes. Hopefully the zenithal will pull the hot, the light through that paint just by itself. I think I'm gonna give this guy a pink nose. Oh, how cute. Pink nose. No, probably gonna be more tan. At least that's what I'm thinking. Thinking out loud. Not sure what paint I would do. Like a golden sand. Like a desert yellow with some highlights of... Dang. So I'm just looking at my paints, trying to figure out there's some triad of browns to golds that I would use? Yeah, I'm struggle bussing on this. Like what I would use for its hair. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. What do you guys think? I don't know if I want super gold. This would be like the top highlight. This moon dust. Like almost like a dry brush moon dust. Like base to high. Jeez. Maybe I don't even need to go that high. Just needs to be more of a lighter brown. Again, all the color theory. It's like, dude, you could have done that hours ago and not submitted all of us to your brain prattling just on and on about what to do. I mean, heck, maybe the desert yellow is actually the highlight. Can't remember, is that desert yellow? Yeah, I think it is. I do like that brown, that light brown. The light brown's calling to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. Part of me just wants to keep it simple now. You know, keep it in the family. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Hmm. I'm seriously struggling here. Trying to figure this out. Because my original thought was to do a golden cat. Very gold, and then dark, more browns. But then when I went with the dust on the floor, I wanted to create a contrast, so more back to the white lion like this one. I think I'm gonna keep it. You guys doing all right out there? Guys having a good work day? Thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking it out. Yeah, I still like the look of this. Alright. I think this is still gonna look good. Oops. Probably painting off camera again. Okay, this is a different gray than what's on the stone. So it should still show up. I'm gonna have to tinge his fur on his mouth red. Oh, I forgot to say, yeah, thanks for that reroll, Sparkles. We'll definitely use that. Yeah, probably in, 2020 hindsight, some of those misses with the Dome Buster or whatever probably could have, should have rerolled. Because I always think like, oh no, save your rerolls for like surviving. But I just needed one more Dome Buster hit to win the game. Ugh, that hurts. Can't believe I was so close to winning that. So close. Yet so far. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's on... Oh no! Shoot, it's not on YouTube yet. Whoops! Guess what I'm doing later today? Video editing. I'm so sorry. Actually, you could probably still catch the replay on Twitch. I bet it's still open there. For a couple days at least, right? Yeah, it's not gonna be not on YouTube yet. That's my bad. My bad. But I think it was one of my most, or not most entertaining, but it was a lot of fun. And even when you fail in that game, it's a lot of fun. Talking about Kingdom Death, of course. The board game I play on Fridays on Twitch at 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, that game. Oh. You klutz. Not quite Bob Saget level. We'll be okay. Yeah, I could do like a white highlight on this or something. There we go, we got a mommy and a baby. Passing the genes on to the new generation. Cha-chow! Hey, I made a decision!
That's it! We did it!
We did it!
Alright, so base coats on for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. Got some fingernails. A lot of work to do on the face. Oh, hey. Forgot something. Forgot a couple things. Forgot his tail hair and his short curlies. Actually don't like how that was looking. I think I'm gonna have to go with a smaller brush. Yeah, I'll have to play with that a little bit more. Oh! I have to play with the short curlies a little bit more. Yuck! It's gross. Probably don't need to do giant swaths. Probably just need to get in here, just a tiny brush. I still think it's funny. What'd you do today? Painted some testicles. You what? went through the trouble of adding that detail. Thank you so much. Like I gotta paint it. Yeah, this is way better. It's not so just washed. There we go. Done enough so it's not going to draw your attention to it, but if you do stare, you'll be like, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Did I do that with him? No, I didn't. I didn't even care. What is that garbage? That is not Queens of the Stone Age. All right, how we doing out there, guys? What do you think? What do you think so far? Not bad? Same all? I'm totally fine with that. I think that's good. I don't care what you say. Alright. I know I could probably add another layer on the dust. Probably could put a little bit more of a sandy layer on that. I know I could put another layer, a higher highlight on the stone. I know I can add the fur to the lion. Oh, I have to do the nails. I have to do his nail. I was thinking... Where is that? Maybe like a dark stone. It's not quite black, but it's got some grays in it. Or maybe I could start with black and go to dark stone. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think that's what I will do. Oh, too much water. Oh, and then I had to fat finger that last little bit. Come on. That's a Bob Saget moment right there. Of course, that's the first one. The first one you see. The highlight finger. Ah, it's the damn heaven today, right? Oh, and I just stuck my thumb. My gosh! Just Stuck my hand right in his hair. Ah! I gotta need more black. You guys, what's your next painting project? Anybody got something they're thinking about starting? Actually, you said my son's stalker. I've got some ideas, but I think there's going to be some execution. It's going to be really difficult for me. As far as something I've never done. Actually, I don't think I've seen too many examples of it either out there. So going off on some tutorial, I don't know if that's going to be possible. It might all be very experimental for me. I'm digging the black claws, though. What a great idea. Why, thank you very much. Yeesh. Having a hard time finding an angle on some of this, though. This lion's out getting his nails done. You want crystal gel? Crystal gel? You want crystal gel? Yeah, that'd be $5. Don't tell my wife I did that joke on stream. She'll kill me. Yes. Black claw. It really ties the room together. And yeah, I think I am going to have to do blood splatter techniques. This whole, the whole side of this face needs to have just, you know, a flick of a brush, or 2 or 12. Yeah, the black claws. I'm happy. Very happy. Oh, my elbow slipped on the table. I was about to just go straight across. Yeah, there might be some table flipping and some rage quitting if that happened. I don't know if you guys heard, but my town was in the news for not necessarily the best news. There was a girl that was, I don't even want to say she was kidnapped, but she certainly was killed, or she died. 17-year-old girl. Been missing for, I don't know, a week or two. I don't think they found her body, but they certainly found a guy. I don't know if they got a confession or something, but he's been arrested. I think they arrested him on having paraphernalia on his phone, or like, you know, since she's 17. There was a couple, maybe a video or two that their parents probably don't want to get, you know, don't want to see. So they're holding him on that while they try to find the body. And then, of course, once they find the body and get any potential other, you know, DNA stuff or whatever, that dude's probably going to jail for a long time. That just sucks, man. 17-year-old girl. You know, as a father of a, you know, having a daughter, just it's hurts my heart. Hurts my heart. Also makes it like hard to say, yeah, go out, have fun, see you later. Just, you know, call me if you need anything. And be like, no, I'm gonna put a stinking tracker on you, and I'm gonna. You can't go with 10 feet out of the house. You start that overprotective nonsense. But man, that just sucks. I feel so bad for the parents. Your daughter disappears, then, you know, the cops say, well, pretty sure she's dead. It's like, ah, this sucks. It was one of those, the 17-year-old girl and the guy who's arrested, you know, met online. Not sure, you know, where. Not sure where, but, you know, obviously she felt comfortable leaving school and going to his place for a while. You know, I'm sure one thing led to another, and finally found out the dude's a killer. And he didn't like that. That sucks. Hug your loved ones. Yeah, I like these black claws. The back ones are huge. Because they're not human hands. They're actual, like, claws. Huge dino-sized claws. Yeah. Yeah. So I did get closer to, you know, my, I don't know what you want to call it, like a special, like a little gaming special. Gonna do a stream of Big Trouble in Little China board game with my mates. Gonna invite some people over and get a game of that streamed. I'm just working on the schedule, logistics, and whatnot. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It'd also give me a little bit more experience doing other games, and not just Kingdom Death. But if you haven't seen the game, it is what would you call it? It's not a worker placement, but you have like your hero, and you're rolling dice to get action points. There's a little bit of zombicide kind of bad guy spawning. Like, the gangs, and then Lopan and his 3 storms, and like they come out on the board and cause chaos. And the main characters, so you pick, your main character, and then you shuffle a deck of quest cards based on which characters were selected. 2 are drawn, so you get 2 main quests, and you try your best to hit all those. And they're all story elements from the movie, so it's not something unfamiliar. So you're basically playing the movie on a board game. And once you've either failed enough or you've succeeded enough, the whole board actually flips to the final showdown against Lopan and his evil army. Then it becomes kind of a race against time because he's performing that ritual. And so you gotta get to him and defeat him, which is really freaking difficult, by a certain time. And it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. My buddy and I love playing it, but it's a long game. It's a really long game. So I figured it's probably going to be like a Saturday. Probably not during the weekday, because obviously my friends are normal humans and have human jobs that are during the day. I am not human. So I do this as my job. As a job. Doesn't pay anything. Do it for fun. Funsies. Alright, we're one step closer. Big black claws, which I'll go back over with, what is it? What did I choose? Darkstone? Go back over it in Darkstone. Not full coverage, but hit the highlights. Then I've got to probably start working on the face. The face only a mother could love, right? But there's just too many details for me to not to do more with it. So we're gonna do it. But I'm gonna take a $5, another bio beverage, and I'll see you back here in just a few. Catch you in a few. What do you guys think? How am I doing? How am I doing? Right, progress is progress, right? I'm gonna get a multi-tool. Need multi-tool. Need multi-tool. Yeah, I won't need much of that. So I'm going over the black claws with a little bit of this. I don't know, I could probably go with the real light glazing. I don't want to just paint over it. I want to give it just a hint of natural darkness. Again, my name is 5XP. I appreciate you guys checking me out today. I paint minis on Tuesdays. I play video games on Wednesdays and Thursdays, or I paint more. It just depends. Yes, there we go. And then on Fridays, Friday Fun Days, is Kingdom Death or whatever other board game campaign is happening. So right now we're at the tail end of a campaign, a Kingdom Death campaign. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I like this. So we've been doing a horror slasher themed Kingdom Death campaign where everybody's named after like a final girl. We've had one very memorable survivor. Just retired. Just walked off into the sunset, said, "Call me for the sequel." Alright, that final girl survived. She took the shotgun, shouldered it, walked off into the distance. As the credits rolled. That's Sally. Sally from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Turned into what's-her-face from... like Linda Hamilton from Terminator. Cut her hair, buzz cut. Sharpens knives instead of doing her nails. She's a seasoned professional now. We had an event just a couple lantern years ago, the Clinging Mist. And I honestly thought we had a chance to start a whole new campaign with our 4 best survivors. Alas, we even tried to reroll, but it didn't work. Yeah, this dark stone or whatever is looking real good. We've got a whole bunch of other big campaign games that I'll be playing on the channel. I will probably do more Kingdom Death. No, I'm not gonna say probably. I will be playing loads more Kingdom Death than I will anything else, because that's my jam. That's the game I always look at other games and be like, I could play that. Or I could play some more Kingdom Death. Right? Like, you know you're just gonna play more Kingdom Death. Don't lie. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to these people. They don't know you like I do. Yes, okay, that's exactly right. That's what I needed. I don't know, it's coming together, isn't it? Right? I dig it. I dig it. I want to give his ears and nose a bit of brown. Oh, I already put that on my palette, didn't I? Whoosh. I think I heard a whoosh. I think it needs to be darker. I think I need to go darker. And this is why I have it. Multi-tool required. I'm gonna give the inside of the ear just a I don't want to give it like a pink interior. I actually think I need to go darker than that. Let's see if I can't grab some of this dark stone. Oh. Yeah, this should work. A little bit of dark stone. Might have fat fingered that one a bit. it's like the thing I'm doing today. Come on. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. There we go. Yeah, that pops the ears out a little bit. At least makes it so that you don't think it's just hair. I think that's kind of the same color I'm going to want for the nose. Oh, uh-oh. I've gone quiet again. Like earlier it was because I hit mute on the dang... my dang mic. I was sitting there talking to myself like an idiot. But no, this one I'm just... got my tongue out. Concentration station. Yes, yes, definitely. No, not that part. That was big. Fat finger brush stroke there. So I'm doing the nose right now. And I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Obviously, the cat would normally have whiskers. You can't exactly print whiskers, you know, on a model. So I'm trying to figure out, I just need to probably do a couple polka dots, right? Some black dots. Too much. Yo, Aziz. There we go. Oops, just got my fingernail on the paint over here. Hope I didn't scrape anything off. Trying to stabilize my darn paintbrush. Since I paint like the Waco kid, I keep joking like that. A shaky hand. Just trying to pull these dimple and whisker holes out just a hair to make them a little bit more visible. I don't need to do anything dramatic. Maybe have some wet paint on my brush. That'd be important. The tiniest, subtlest dots. Get closer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I have to figure out what I'm doing for the eyeballs. Could go old school. Do the, you know, the red glow, but I don't think I'm going to. Thank you, Aziz. Yeah. The white, like the grayed out, whitewashed eyes, like the art would be neat. Maybe just grab an ivory, just kind of hit the eye. I think I'll do that. Just grab the ivory and hit the eyes a little bit. Time to mess up the eyes. Here we go. I am the best at eyes. No, that's a gross overstatement. All right, possibly just flat out fabrication. Oh no, here it comes. The tremors have started. Wow, the vacant white actually is, digging that a lot. Especially if I don't tone it down. if I leave it just like this, so it's almost like obviously blank stare. Obviously something is controlling it, or it's making it violent, frenzied. Yeah, I need a little bit more. There we go, that was the brush stroke I needed. And I don't know about you, but just the blank stare, very much like the official art. I actually don't want to paint anything more in those eye sockets. I think that blank stare is fantastic. Rawr. Oh, hope it didn't make you jump. Anyway. I like it. Alright, I notice now that I missed quite a bit of carnage in its jaws. It's kind of... I don't know what that is. It's obviously human body parts. Human body parts, but we'll figure out what it is. Are we going back to the blood? I think so. I don't actually know what that is. It's just intestine. Yeah, I don't know. You can see that thing that's dripping out of its jaws. I don't know what the heck body part it is or was, but it's lunch. So I guess we're going back to the Flesh Terror Red. I will have to figure out how I'm going to add the carnage, because obviously, you know, his teeth aren't going to be pearly white. There's going to be blood and guts kind of dangling from his gums and whatnot. But I don't want to overdo it. I saw some examples of people painting this model, and it was I thought it was a little bit over the top as far as how much red was just thrown onto it. Oh dang, I didn't see that detail. There's so I don't know if you could see it, but further into his mouth, the torso continues to go until you see his like spine. Obviously, I don't think. Yeah, I can see just the tiniest bit of spine back there, but I think I'm just gonna paint it all red. So you have to pick the darn thing up and really stinking look at it to see that detail. And I don't think anybody's gonna be doing that. I guess all my accidental blood brushstrokes, you know, hitting teeth and whatnot, probably not a big deal right now. I'm gonna have to... There's quite a lot of gum, actually. He's showing lots of gums. He's also showing, like, rows of teeth, almost shark-like. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, interesting. It's a good gum color. Lion gums. What the hell do lion gums look like? I have no idea. Just a little, just like, not pink, not bright red. Oh, I could go with like more of a purple. Like an, yeah, I could just go maybe straight orc blood. Oh, I like that idea. Make it purple. Alright, what do you think? Am I gonna need multi-tool? Yes or no? Multi-tool, yes or no? Am I gonna need it for this? It's a huge prize if you guess right. Oh, who guessed multi-tool? You are the winner. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is solidified. Man, some of these paints I just have not used in a while. Whoops. Too much. Well, there's not a whole lot of gums, and actually I might go back and glaze the browns that I did on his nose and the inside of his ears with a little bit of that purple. Give it a little bit more of a natural surface. Digging that. Let's do that same thing to the inside of the ear. I like it, I like it. don't know. This orc blood might be a little too bright, but we're gonna try it anyway. Yeah, I think it's working. Yeah. Oh, I can't get in there. Yeah, so tomorrow I might be farting around in the Star Wars Genesis, you know, what is it called? Mod pack for Starfield. Yeah, come check that out. I'm really looking forward to trying that since it was a birthday gift. So I know that my wife would like to see me play that game, since she went to the effort of buying it and all. I think that's adding a little bit. I like it, I like it, I like it. It just feels a little bit more natural. Would you agree? As far as the pink for the gums. Probably need a little bit more agua. I need it to flow in the recess just a little bit. Yeah, probably not that much. I like it when it does what I want, but not when it does what I want, like beyond what I want. There we go. Little cleanup on aisle 12. Also got to do some more prep work for my D&D campaign. I'm probably going to be doing a session this month. Oh yeah, it is February, so yeah, this month. So I've got to get that. I've got to get my plans, all my stuff done. My NPCs vetted. Yeah, it looks good. Good enough. Oh, missed a spot. Feel like a dentist. Have you been flossing? I see some humans in between your teeth. Don't lie to me. There we go. A little bit livelier now. Yeah, look at that progress today. Its teeth. I like the idea of razor sharp white teeth, but I think I need to... change them up a bit. Dirtify them. At least where they hit the gums. I don't mind if they're white. Maybe he has a chew toy that keeps his teeth clean. Humans, maybe humans are natural toothbrushes for white lions. Maybe that's the whole thing. I think I figured it out, guys. We just need to give them... Oh, them alligators on it because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. All right. Actually, I might just stain it. Right now I'm just grabbing a little bit of like mid-brown. What is this? Yeah. Just the tiniest bit and try to stain the teeth up against the gums. I don't know, is it gonna work? Is mid-brown really what I need? No, I don't think it's mid-brown. I think I need something a little darker. It's not dark tone. Strong tone, maybe? What do you think? Strong? Yeah, I don't know about that. We're gonna find out. We're about to find out. That might be a bit much. I don't know, it seems fine to me. Might have to come back over that. I do want it to pool more near the gum line. Where that plaque and torture build up. When you don't get eat your humans, your daily dose of humans, it builds up. They're starting to build up the way I want it. Darker around the gums. Yeah, not sure I need to get this guy back there, but I'll do it anyway. Well, actually, that is, I'm pretty happy with that. Aziz, would you please? Oh. Makes me think there we go. That tooth right there was bothering me. It was certainly too clean. There we go. Digging that. Well, we're getting close to closing time. Bus arrival time. CNC welcome. CNC always welcome. Love to hear it. Straight from you guys. What you like and what you don't like. Just taking a moment to, because I haven't checked in a moment or two my other stream sources. Yeah, that looks good. My bit rates are good. I wonder I just don't know what was happening earlier where my bit rates were pretty crummy everywhere. So I'm glad it's seemingly fixed. But yeah, thanks for staying with me. Thanks for hanging out. Again, still working on this whole expanding, you know, getting out there, trying different channels. And I like Twitch, but most people that I've talked to say that if you're starting on Twitch, you're probably doing it wrong. And so I need to make sure that I'm going out of my way to post on other channels, posting little clips and shorts. I'm not really going out of my way right now. The nice thing is I have no timetable for my start, my meteoric rise to stardom, right? Like, call me tits 5XP. Yeah, my expectations are not lofty, but I do enjoy this very much, so I got that going for me, which is nice. So, if you can, check out those other platforms, hit those likes, hit those follows, hit those subscribes. If you got one of those handy dandy Prime subs on Twitch and you don't mind spending it, or you don't have anything to spend it on, well, I will gladly take the tuppence in the hat for my performance. So if you guys appreciate me and what I'm doing and support me, that just makes me feel good. All right, well, I think I might just call it here. I feel like besides a couple areas like the paint flicking and stuff like that for the blood, he's pretty much where I want him. I don't really feel like I'm gonna go gung-ho on this guy. If I put this guy on the table right now, I'd be really pleased. So, it might just stay that way. But I'm like the whole blind eye, not blind eye. What's the word you would call? What would you call that? Not blank stare. That the way his eyes are, right? It's like this is the from the artwork. And this is like old, many years ago of painting. So I'm not trying to showcase this guy. Just the way the art on this one was very much blank eyeballs. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. All right. Well, again, thanks for watching today. It's me, 5XP, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. And hopefully I won't have such a rocky start. But thanks again, and I'll catch you next time. Adios.